that transition is just, it's so fucking just perfect, man. You proud of that, Brian?
I mean, sure. I only paid money for it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you where you started off? In the cave entrance?
Somebody else first. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Adventures into the Unknown, hosted by our fantastic GM, Kieran, the man, the myth, the god himself. Tonight's cast we have Brian as Jim, Dale as Leo, Craw as Deacon, and Luke as Kenneth.
This game goes to my boy Marcus, who's a wee boy today. I think he turned 16.
Hey, let's go. Happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday, Marcus. It'll be long till you can start drinking. Okay. So, Dale, you found yourself awakening in a cave? Correct?
Aye.
And then take me through there, what happened? In your perspective. Do you remember?
We decided that we were going to leave the supplies behind in the cave and
Perfect.
head out towards the Goblin Watchtower.
Yep.
Sneak up in on them.
Yep, perfect. You passed by a bridge where you saw a large spider and evaded it successfully. You snuck along the path towards the next point of interest, which was the Goblin Watchtower, where you successfully infiltrated and defeated all the goblins in a very spectacular fashion. The young boy Deacon used his intimidating presence to incapacitate 2 goblins. Whereas the rest, after that, the goblins were alerted to your presence via Kenneth, I believe, giving your position away. At which point,
It wasn't
combat.
me, it was Barry.
Barry, sorry. Combat ensued, and the goblins were dealt with forthwith. At which point you headed north and found yourselves outside the goblin encampment, where you believe is the source of all of the goblin issues within this region. And that's where we stopped the last session's game.
Yeah, quick question. How long does it take to get from the watchtower to the camp? How big
Yeah,
are
so it was
these
3
places?
squares, so it was half an hour.
Right, so these are 10 minutes ahead?
10 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
I also asked this today in work.
Okay. So we've got here, like, super first thing in the morning, pretty much. Well,
Yep. 8:50 AMs.
can we get a description of what the area looks like, and what the side of the camp or scene looks like and stuff?
You may, 2 things. Why the fuck is my time not working? Oh, 'cause
Games
it's paused.
paused.
So, you find yourselves looking upon a road which leads to the goblin encampment. You can see off in the distance a fair few tents. You can't really see how many, but there's at least like 15. You can see 2 goblins, regular goblins, blethering away to each other. Don't really have a care in the world at all. That is it regarding the goblins that you can see. Around the camp itself, there's a smattering of trees on the south and eastern sides, and on the west and northern sides, there's like a river that runs past. So I imagine these are like doing a big circle around this place, right? Keeping it at a distance, trying to find a path inwards.
Can we see anything past the palisade wall? Like, is the roofs of huts or is tents or there's towers or anything inside?
There's no palisade wall. It's just an open ground. It's just a camp. There's no walls. There's no like defensive structures as far as you can see anyway.
How physically large does it look? That makes sense. Like, how kind of big side to side? How big?
Hey, 2 seconds. Let me just check. So it goes 140 feet by 120 feet.
Okay.
Too big.
Would you say this is like an open compound?
Yes. With a smart and a tents.
Does it look? I know you're calling it a camp, but does it just look like a camp? It doesn't look like a permanent structure.
It's not exactly. It's literally just like tents have just been set up as a means of, you know, for a place to stay, and then that's it. You can see as you are like traveling around the camp, you can see that there's a larger tent at the very back of the camp. There's like a little cliffside. To the back of that is the river that flows past. I wouldn't even really call it a cliffside. It's more like a, you know, like a ledge.
That changes things.
Could just be a little war camp, then we don't know how many more there actually is, where they come from.
Forward
You're
camp.
right. We do
I'm
not.
getting rid of this light. Something nice.
I mean, we can assume they came from somewhere, right? But this is the only place that it makes sense that they attacked from.
Whether they've
This
either
was-
actually got a big settlement somewhere, or they're just bought a load of random people from little hovels.
This marker on your map was given to you by Guard Captain Magnus. He told you about this camp specifically.
How many did you say we saw kind of wandering about, and was there any patrols around the area? I'm not. Also, it's hard to tell like one goblin for another, as racist as that fucking sounds, but hard to get a heat count. I get that, but like, do we see 2 at a time? Do we see like fucking 24 of them at a time?
Walking about, you can definitely see there's a few. They keep walking from tent to tent.
Mm-hmm.
I would say there's at least. From what you can tell without being able to actually pinpoint, it's probably greater than about 16, 17. Maybe more that haven't been leaving tents and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's a lot of goblins.
Yeah, but we can assume, based on how many we've dealt with so far, we've done like half of the population at this point. If we think there's maybe 24 at most here.
In there, yeah. What's the plan then? Try and bait a few out? Come back with more help?
That was the thought.
Depends how many we can bait out, right?
See, looking about, can we see anywhere that looks like we could sort of like post up and like be out of sight, but still have like line of sight on like maybe the entrance of the camp?
I mean, it's like forested area right up until the camp where they have literally uprooted all the trees and like dug out the land. So you could technically like jump behind tree to tree.
All right, so
but-
you said that they've like dug up the trees, like so. How thick that the forest and stuff is then? Like, how can I get a rough estimation of like how long this would have took to like set up here?
Question.
Yeah. Given the amount of goblins that you know about, or like you've seen at least.
Estimated.
Aye, estimated from the war that happened on the village, as well as the goblins that you've taken out, as well as the ones here. Probably took them about a few days to dig this up, take out all the trees and dug up the land, but like flattened the land anyway.
So, like the camp, does it look like it's just like a temporary thing, or does it look like it's the beginnings of like a
You can't tell.
No.
It could be either or.
Here's a question for the older gentleman in the party, Leo and Jim. Do you guys have any experience with adventuring at all?
I had a bit early on, but not much.
Some pieces, a bit hazy now.
Did you ever come across gatherings of monsters like this?
Not like this, no.
Goblins, not specifically. Gatherings and monsters. Yeah, we usually just done what we've been doing so far and burned them out.
Have you ever seen a creature like, what was his name, Growl? The red guy?
The big one, the hobgoblin. Yeah.
Leo, make me an intelligence check. Or history, if you want to do a history. I don't know if that's any use to you. Not bad. So, from what you remember, albeit very hazily, you know that these types of things don't happen within the civilized lands. This is very rare for a camp to be set up so close to like villages and towns and stuff like that. Normally this kind of thing is like dealt with swiftly. For some reason this one hasn't been.
It must be as if they're desperate. They're having to move inland quickly.
Could be.
Improvise pop filter, boys. Master the rescue.
I'll let your mic give you the run.
I'm just wondering if he's their commander. Do you think he has some sort of responsibility to them, or do you think it's a bully situation? The other like boss goblins we've seen have just told them to do things, and it looks as if they act out of pure fear.
He's definitely master commander.
But he also left the battle straight away. Essentially, as soon as we put up a resistance, right?
Yeah, he didn't care for those men, he left them and they die.
Do we see any kind of like food or water supplies or anything?
I mean, there's a river that runs past that's clean water. In terms of food, you can't really see. You can see like the goblins eating and stuff like that, but in terms of where they're keeping it, you don't know.
I mean, if we wanted to take days to do this, we could destroy the water supply, just kill a bunch of animals and leave them lying upstream or shit in the river or something. But that would take a while to have any real effect, right?
You said this was still in the morning, like 8, 9 in the morning, wasn't it, right now?
It's 9 AM right now.
9 AM.
This should be 9:30 us. I'm on another 10.
Not really ideal time as it is, kinda fuck it.
Yeah, we can sit out here for a bit and see if they send like another troop out on patrol.
Yeah, wait till maybe afternoon time or
We
something.
don't necessarily have to lure them out, right? We can just wait. I don't know if they're going to be like expecting a patrol back, like one of the ones we've killed or something. And they'll send people out to check on them.
Just to
See,
be clear, after what we did at the watchtower, that takes a lot out of me.
Yeah, we can sit and watch for a bit.
Could maybe get into another scrap or two, but nothing major right this
We can
second.
sit here till lunchtime and just watch them. See if any convoys going around.
We don't have any way of communicating, do we?
No.
Over distances.
nope.
Yeah, I'm down to just wait off to the side and see if they send any patrols out for a while.
So do you want to wait for like an hour or two? see if they send anybody out, and then if no, I can head back to the watchtower and try and maybe bait some of them out.
We've got plenty of time, right? We can wait most of the day.
Get a short rest off just now as well. Anybody needs it.
I think
We're
I'm
all
fine.
all health, right?
Draw that could use
You
it.
just used a spell, didn't you anything?
Yeah, I'm sans a spell slot, which is half of my spell slots.
Yeah, I'm down to just sit there for like 8 hours, honestly, and just see if they send anyone out.
Are we just gonna chase a patrol if it leaves? Can we see the most beaten path out of the camp, like the one that
Yeah,
heads
no,
towards the
it
watchtower?
leaves. Yeah, so it leaves to the southeast.
Can we see any other game trails coming off the camp, like areas they use to leave to patrol the forests or to range it into the forest?
To the southwest, there's a small road. It looks like that is kind of like downtrodden, if you know what I mean. Like the grass has been beaten down and stuff like that, but it's no like the actual, like almost like a road that's been carved out due to just the well-worn path.
You said the river was up here?
To the northwest.
Oh.
I want to show you a picture of it, but I don't want to use like all the information. You know what I mean? I'm trying to describe this map as detailed as possible.
So if we're waiting then for patrols, do we split up a bit, like 100 feet apart, and then, you know, if we're gonna.
If we sit on the southwest side, and two of us watch the small game trail and two of us watch the main trail, have like me and Jim or me and Leo on one side and Kenneth and the other one on the other side, and you two can run between if we need assistance, right? You're pretty nimble with your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And if whatever path makes people leave first, we follow after them, I guess. And then if later on in the evening nothing happens, or we manage to do some damage without spending too much, we can try and lure more out by force.
Sounds like a plan. Okay.
Okay, so are you sitting on the roads waiting for? Are you just waiting for something to happen?
Yeah, just waiting for it to send
yeah,
like a
watching
Are
the
any
whole
of you
place,
taking
right?
are
Probably
any of you taking a short rest at the time?
I don't need anything. I'm literally
he's good.
stacked.
Okay, so if
we
you
don't
just
get anything from a short rest.
if you just make some stealth checks to see if you can stay on the roads without being spotted, like from the smart
you want
goblins.
to- Who's gone with who?
Can we use some of like? Can we like in an attempt to get maybe like a wee bonus to this check here? Can we like stay off the road but like in the trees sort of thing? So like we're kind of like we're off eyesight but we can still see the roads, or is it like the way they've dug it up?
that's what we do.
There's like nothing.
I don't know. I mean, there is trees like beside the roads, right? So you probably could like, have your backs to the trees and watch the roads, but
Yeah, I'll be up in a tree, like looking.
yeah, just everybody make a stealth check for me, and then
Ooh, 22.
22, not bad.
Ooh. Monk's causing it.
Hang on, carrying the team right now.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
stealth
Armor
check,
Boy.
Deacon. Not bad. So who's gone with who? Who's gone southwest and who's gone southeast on the roads, like in the other roads?
What's the most dangerous route? Do you think?
Probably the one that's well
Probably
travelled,
southwest,
right?
right? It's closer to two paths.
Well.
I mean, can we just sit in between and
Aye,
see
we
the
can.
two of them? Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I mean,
If we
is that's what I'm saying. Like, so he's just sitting in between and just trying to peek onto both roads.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can all just
Like,
go
on
out
both
there
paths?
and then
Yeah,
just
that's fine.
have everything then, yeah.
That's fine. And then we'll
Yeah,
we'll
that
keep
works.
going until. Okay, so you dig yourselves in, get some shrubbery and stuff like that, and set up around you so that you can keep an eye on both roads.
Shrubbery.
Watching the Goblin encampment, there is a lot of merriment. Can you make me perception checks as well, actually? Yeah, whoever's like actively keeping an eye on. So who's keeping an eye on the roads and who's keeping an eye on the camp? Is anybody keeping an eye on the camp?
I'll keep an eye on this road while I'm meditating and totally watching what I'm doing.
I'll keep an eye on the camp then.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that was Kenneth 7.
I'll keep an eye on the road. Fuck it.
10.
Not bad.
Mate, I've been rolling basic.
Okay.
3 for 3.
Yeah.
Still
So-
on my initiative, don't worry about it.
Watching the road for the first hour, nobody goes onto the road, nothing happens. In terms of watching the camp, again, you can see the merriment happening. Every now and then, Jim and Kenneth, you watch as a large red figure struts around the camp. Making himself known, making his presence known.
Doing the rounds.
Yeah.
Can we tell whether they look like scared of him or they respect him?
Roll me insight checks if you're. Roll me an insight check.
What's he wearing? Like, is he carrying any like weapons?
With your
that
perception,
kind
you
of
can't
stuff?
really tell
No.
for that distance.
Okay. Ooh.
Nat 20. Looking at them, it's a mixture of both. You can definitely see those like awe in their eyes as he walks past. But obviously there's that intrinsic fear of if any from his word they could die any moment.
So it doesn't look like they're just acting because they're scared of him.
Yeah, I think it looks more like they are, it's in their blood to listen to what he says.
Okay, cool.
Blood magic. Ooh.
Okay. So for the first hour, nothing happens really in terms of movement, just the merriment. You watch as the goblins are eating and drinking. You can also hear, actually Jim as well, you can also hear from near the centre of the camp, there's like a lot of growls happening and a lot of cheering and yelling. But you can't really tell what it is. Okay, so that was for the first hour.
Okay.
You just want to roll. I'll just leave the stealth checks the way it is. Yeah, roll me another perception check for. If you just keep it the same way. So Kenneth and Jim, you just roll me first for the camp, and then. You can-
That's a +3. I clicked the wrong one.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's go.
Not
wasn't it?
bad.
Let's go. We see everything. He's doing a shite in that back tent right now.
I can smell it.
Talking about smelling it, Kenneth, you get a scent of clearly some sort of animal inside the camp. Can't really tell what type of animal it is. I don't think you've ever experienced this type of animal, but that's probably what the growling is. Jim, I would say from your eyes, or just listening and stuff as well. The large red figure, he makes another appearance. However, he looks slightly different for some reason, and he has a staff. You can really, you can't really pick out, pinpoint what's different about them, but you definitely see a staff this time.
Okay. Do I notice anything like physical appearance wise, like
He's I would say
like
yes.
hair length, hair
Let me think.
colour, or that kind
So
of stuff?
I would say it's more the stature is different. So the first one, he was large, broad chested, straight back, marching about like an army commander kind of thing. This one's more, you know, hunched back, shriveled, wears a sort of robe, has a staff.
I thought there was more than one of them.
You don't really know, but you think you can see some papers as well, like strapped around a belt.
Okay.
And with that, I would say as well, you could probably get a better head count. So you can tell that there's at least 20 goblins. Mixed in between are the tougher goblins, you know, with the better armor and stuff like that, who seem to be like the lieutenants or lieutenants, as well as, you know, a smarter than normal goblins, and then the big goblin.
Okay. I think there's at least 2 of the red ones, and there looks to be at least 20 for what I can see right now.
Can you give me a description of the big guys?
Yeah, well, obviously the first time that we saw him, he was sort of, you know, sort of had that prideful sort of soldiers type walk. Like he was, you know. And then this one that I just saw was hunched there, wearing a robe, and he had like papers around his belt, and he's also carrying a staff, so there's a very good chance that they've also got magic.
I've never seen magic before.
I've just seen very confident men.
Can I give my sword a wee swing? Wonder if I could copy magic.
Magic's for pussies. Punch things.
I mean, you've seen the healer do things, right? That's a form of magic.
That is kind of interesting, though.
From what I understand, that's different though, right? They're gods.
It's different, but it's still magic, right?
They could have gods.
Restorative magic.
They could have gods. GM, do they have gods?
The goblins?
Hmm.
Yes.
Do I know anything of potential?
Roll me a history check.
History. Not religion? Oh, it's the same.
Oh, religion, yeah, do religion.
It's literally the same.
No, it's the same. 16. Yes, you know that they actually have a smattering of gods. However, they worship things like intrinsic to their own core belief system. So, for example,
Could they be
as much as
attributed
they
to
still
the elements
believe
the way
in
yours
the
are?
four, you know, elements, but from them, it's the same thing of, I believe in the, you know, the air, the wind god, but I believe that the wind god makes me run faster because it makes me stealth better and, you know, makes me light-footed and stuff like that.
Got you.
Just keep waiting then. Wait for someone to leave.
Okay.
Can I propose an addendum to the plan? This is larger than we expected it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Quite.
What I would propose is, again, sit here until we're comfortable. Like maybe at dusk, go to the watchtower, and try and draw as many of them to there as we can, because they won't send the entire force, right? And then deal with that, and then retreat.
Yeah. I just want to thin them out a bit. That's why I was hoping that like a party would leave, and then we could follow them, like we did with the other ones. Because we took out, what was it, like 8 before?
It's
6.
eight or 6 in a single group, and then
The first goblin you took out were 6 plus
6 plus a goblin boss, so 7, and then the watchtower there was 5, right?
plus a goblin
Uh,
boss.
5 and a goblin boss. So
Yeah,
it was
if they
4 and a
send another
goblin.
patrol out like that, we can take those out. And that's a big
Right,
chunk.
so I've got a question then. So see, like, obviously with me noticing that there's like at least 20 of the wee gobos, do they all like look similar? Are they all like geared similar and all that kind of stuff? Like, I'm just trying to like see if there's maybe like a few of them that I can pinpoint that I've counted
Roll
before. So
me,
not to
roll me
add...
another perception check, just for a wee second.
Can I help you?
Sure.
Okay,
20. You want to roll again, see if you can get a
20.
Right, okay. So looking at the, like specifically at the certain few goblins, you notice that yes, there are some things different about like some of them. You notice that on their ears, you notice that they all have like a little earring, but some have 2 and some have 1. And it seems to be that the bigger goblin bosses, they have 2 and the smaller ones have 1. And then watching the bigger ones again, the red guy, he's got 4, 2 in each ear.
So is that kind of like the
Right,
ranking
right.
system then, aye?
Or kill count.
Hmm.
I need to get some earrings.
Just get goblin ears instead. Oh
Okay,
fuck, we
no.
forgot to get the ears off the watchtower.
Ever heard of Prince Albert?
Oh.
Dragon.
Yeah, so we just keep waiting, hope they send a patrol out.
But yeah, so roll me another perception check, whoever's watching the road for this hour, and then
Okay.
I will roll a d20 to see if they do anything right now. No, I don't need to.
Ooh.
Decent.
Where's my?
We need to do something about that -1, son.
Working on
So
it, promise.
for the next hour, the roads again aren't traversed in any way.
Where?
How alert do they look?
Not very. Going by the 2 guards at the front, who again are just like, you know, leaning against 2 posts and just chatting away to each other.
What side of the guards post up on? Just on this main road?
Yes, yeah, to the southeast on the main road. They're just like watching. Well, I say watching the main road in air quotations.
Like Leo this side eye.
What do you think?
Get hasty.
They just don't seem to care. We could easily deal with 2 of those guards and slip inside and have a poke about.
Quietly dealing with those guns.
I'm sure
We've-
I'll manage.
Got the rest of the day, don't rush it. Still the morning.
Yeah, the smart move is wait here, watchtower, try and draw some out, thin the numbers, and then come back. That's the smart
If
move.
they send a patrol out of like 8 or whatever, that's great. That's perfect opportunity for us to pick them off. If they don't, we'll either go in or lose them out.
I'm assuming there's going to be a shift swap at some point, right? See, at the watchtower, did we see anything like any, you know, like bedrolls or anything that looked like? Did it look
No.
like it was lived in?
No.
There's got to be a
that's
shift
why
swap
we'll,
at some point then.
Yeah.
Yep. So they will send a patrol out to go swap with the.
So they'll probably send a
Watchtower?
patrol of at least that size, but can we draw a bigger patrol by causing a ruckus at the watchtower?
There's no reason to. If they send 5 out, we kill them, then we can draw the next loadout by causing trouble there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Keep waiting.
Do you want to maybe head back and get ready for it and leave 2 people here to follow them back, or we'll just stay here and stalk them? It's a decent amount of risk, everybody trying to follow after them without being spotted, right? Unless we follow back quite far behind, and if we do that, there's a chance they get there, see that it's destroyed, and send someone off that we don't see. Oh, but then again, that still achieves our goal, right?
if they get there, see it's destroyed, then send someone back towards the camp, and then we can catch them there anyway, right?
Yeah, and even if he gets past us, that still achieves what we're after, as long as we can get to the watchtower soon after they do.
I mean, if they send a force out, we could always just let them go past us, give them like a 5-minute head start, and then follow behind because we know like where they're going, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So even if they get there and then like they panic and try to run back, they'll hit us.
Yeah, again.
Then we wait when they come past, just follow them.
Yeah.
We could have someone sneaky waiting at the bridge for when they get to the bridge, let the spider to attack them.
The bridge is past the watchtower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bridges
That
didn't.
seems sketchy
further.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. Just keep waiting.
Okay, you waiting another hour. He's just watching the road this time, or he's still trying to peer into the camp still?
I want
He's-
to. I want to make a
and he's
point. I'm
still
trying
try-
to find. Like,
What are you looking for specifically?
I'm looking for as many like the number in there that I can pinpoint that look different to see if I can actually like narrow down an exact number as much as possible.
Okay. Roll me per. What are you doing, Kenneth? What are you looking for specifically?
I'm looking to see if any of them look like they're gonna move, like if any are gearing up to go on patrol or swap
Okay.
shit.
Yeah. Roll me a perception check. 12. Okay.
Fuck.
8.
That was so close to being a 16.
I mean, you can't really tell. The best number you can come up with is that, like I said, that at
Yeah.
least minimum.
Minimum
whatever number I
20.
said.
Minimum 20 plus 2 big boys.
Plus at least one, as you can make out anyway, of big boys.
Two. At least 2.
The
A big straight standing up boy and a big
Kenneth.
wee hunched there boy.
You watch and you can hear yelping coming from the the animals that you were hearing before, and it sounds like there's movement coming from that section of the camp, and it looks like some goblins are making preparations for something.
Any way I can tell if they're like more like war animals, like pets, or are they food?
Again, you've not seen them, right? You don't really know what the animal is either. I don't think you've ever seen this, so I can't really give you that one.
Just keep waiting till I can
Yeah,
see them.
that's fine. Okay. So during that hour, can you roll me perception checks? The road people, please.
Roadman.
Roadmen. 2. Okay. You can.
Oh, sorry, my brain's.
15. That's perfect. Okay.
Only paying a
So
lot
you
of attention today, fucking hell.
So you watch
Okay,
as 4 goblins start to make their way down the southwest dirt path with 2 large animals in tow. They look like large dogs. And I mean large dogs. They are like draped in chains. And they are pulling the smaller goblins, however the goblins are keeping them in check by shooting at them.
That's going out of the camp on the west path.
To the southwest, this is the hunting path, right? Well, what I assume would be the hunting path.
What you assume to be the hunting path.
An elbow. Any idea what that is?
Big dog.
Can you still hear more in the camp?
Can I still have more in the camp?
As far as you can tell, no.
I think that's all of them.
Those look scary and dangerous, and there's only 4 goblins with them.
So the 4 goblins, it's 3 normal and one big boy. No big boy, but like the boss. You know the.
Same as the one that was boss at the watchtower.
Yeah. I'll just call him the boss. So there's normal, there's boss, and then hobgoblin.
Red shed.
And
Red
big
shit.
scary dogs.
It's not the patrol we were looking for, but this might be a good opportunity to do some damage.
Yeah.
Listening to these creatures, they're giving off like a yipping noise as they're walking, almost like they're laughing. As they're
What's a hyena?
Hey Naz.
Can you all make me, as they're making their way out, it looks like the hyenas are sniffing about in the air. Can you all make me stealth checks again, please?
Oof. Oh, we are stinky.
Oh no!
We are stinky boys.
Let's see.
Actually, old man.
I'm fine.
Jim's fine.
Pockets full of
Jim's a tree.
eagles.
I'm fine. I am one
Jim's
with
still
the
on the
woods.
Okay, yeah. So watching the hyenas leave with the goblins, the hyenas raise their heads into the air and start looking towards your direction and snarling and growling. What he's in.
How far away from the camp are we right now? Or how far away from the edge of the camp are they?
So they are starting to walk towards the dirt path. So I'd say he's about 60 feet away, like, because that's the best way to keep an eye on both roads.
Quick decision. Can we deal with a hunting party if we attack these then run away?
We're not part of the camp. We're gonna make noise.
They are basically in the
We're
camp
gonna
at the
make
start
noise,
of the
but they're
path.
gonna come find us regardless. We can leave just now and have them run us down, or we can kill
So
them and then run.
I have an
I
idea.
would rather run from goblins than those things.
I have an idea. We need to bait them out, right? They know that yous three are there, so why don't yous three just run? And then I'll follow behind. And then when we're a decent enough distance away, then we'll engage the fight.
Technically, you don't know that you're hidden, if you know, because they looked in your direction, right? Just
Yeah.
because you roll tide doesn't mean that.
True.
Tell you what, I'm gonna quickly send Barry down the tree, and I'm gonna
Okay.
point him in the direction of another tree, like 30 feet away from us.
Okay.
Get her
Is
on the line.
that the sacrifice play, or is Barry just living?
I want him to like run up another tree, not hiding, but I kind of want them to
Almost
see
like
him go up
you
another
wanted,
tree.
yeah, like a distraction kind of thing.
Yeah.
Roll me a performance check for Barry.
Okay. Minus
I
two
ki-
meters.
kinda
It's not a
like
good
it.
answer.
8. The hyenas start like growling towards where Barry is, and the goblins do make like eyes towards Barry. However, they're very confused that
Just follow behind me. I drop out the
a
tree and I
lizard
just
like
start
that,
sanding it south.
yeah, you start sandying it south. Can you roll me initiative? Hold on. Wait. So let me. So.
Where's the button? Oh, right, yeah. Click that one.
I'm just
They
fucking
look
idiots,
quite
I
big.
look so confused.
We look quite big on this map. They're like the size of hills.
You might call it mountainous.
What?
Are we all rolling and I should have high.
Put Barry in as well.
Not 5.
No, there you go.
9.
There you go.
14.
And then change the music. Okay.
Okay, I've got a question
So-
before we start then. With like, so do I think I'm hidden?
You think? I mean, you all think you're hidden, right?
Right.
But he's just
But,
broke cover
he's
and
just
started
broke
running.
cover and started running. So
So you are, say, 30 feet away already. I'll put them up there. So they are 60 feet away from the normal group, and you're 30 feet away from your compatriots, Mr. Deacon. Put it there. Okay. So begin combat. Leo, you watch as your fellow adventurer Deacon legs it to the south.
Right, and again, follow line quietly, and I just bolt.
Loosely follow suit and bolt with.
Okay. So, he's dashing, by the way. I'll say you're 30 feet, but he's dashing if you want. You're dashing, so 60 feet away. So 120 feet away for them. You can move 40, right? Are you keeping the same speed as him, or are you running past him?
I'll like flank a bit to the side, but I'll keep pace with him.
Keep pace, okay. That's fine. So 120 feet. This one is currently held by a goblin. Leo, no Leo. Jim.
I'm
That's
just
music, no, right,
I'm just waiting. It's too cheery.
Yeah.
It's too celebratory. Sounds
That
like we
really
just
is. What's this?
won a competition or something. You saved the whole world. Well done.
That's also too cheery. Just you continue. I'll find the song.
I'm waiting to see what happens.
You're waiting to see. What
I'm
happens?
waiting
Okay.
to see what happens.
And so you had an action. What you did?
It's right. So I'll hold an action to if basically the whole group of they cunts start chasing after them, and then I'll just use my action to like move. Can I use my action to dash?
Yeah, you dash. Yeah,
Yeah. So I'll do that
action
then.
dash.
So if that wee fucking hunting party starts to gee chase to them, then I'll use the dash action to just sort of try and keep a bit of pace with them. Depending on how far away they get, obviously.
Okay. So hold your action. So it's this goblin's turn, and he will. Let's see what can he do. What's the range? Okay, he will see both of you start to leg it and try and shoot you with his short bow. He is at disadvantage, and I'll give you like maybe what was quarter cover? Is that +2 at your AC, right?
That's half cover and 3/4 cover, so it's 2 and 5.
2 and 5. Okay, I'll give you half cover for +2 as well. So disadvantage. Oh, does a 19 hit?
Yeah, it just hits me.
That's me.
It's for Deacon. So that is 5 piercing damage as an arrow lodges itself in the back of your shoulder. It is Barry's turn. He is on that tree. What are you doing?
How far away from Deacon is he?
Deacon? So I'll say he moved up the tree, like say 10 feet away from the thing there. So say currently about 60 feet.
I'll run him. However much movement I'm guessing. Actually, see what his movement is, but I'll run his movement towards him, and I'll hold an action to run the rest of the distance to dash.
Okay. So what's the movement speed of Barry? 20. Okay, so 40 feet away from Deacon.
Yep.
Okay. And he's holding his action to dash.
Yep.
Okay. Deacon. You get pierced by an arrow in your upper right shoulder blade.
Yeah, I think it sends me to the flare and I do a wee roll, spring up to my feet and just kind of skid and spin round and have a look and see who's closest to me.
Okay.
What's closest to me.
Closest to you is Leo. He's to your flank. You'll say your left hand side.
Enemy wise.
Enemy wise, they're still grouped together, about 120 feet away. None of them have made a thing we can move yet.
I will take the dodge action and stand still.
Okay. Is this thing's
I'll turn and
turn?
face them and just hold my shield up as if I'm getting ready to get shot again.
Okay. Is this thing's turn? That's it. So it is this goblin's turn. Is that one? Yeah. So it's this goblin's turn, and you watch as he drops the chain from his hand. At which point, this hyena runs 50 feet towards you. And runs towards where you came from. So it would be he's 10 feet away from you currently, Jim and Kenneth.
Can we use these hexes as 10 feet? Because my brain can't handle
Sure.
the positioning right now.
Right, hold on. So, right, so can I just put you in a different map? Hold on, I'll just put it that way. It's just easier that way.
What, 8 initiative?
Aye.
So let's go to. Let's go. What's this? That's tiny. I need bigger maps, man.
Somebody sending up a smoke signal?
Oh, I can use the fucking dungeon to do it. That's what I'll do. That's a big ass map. Once it loads. So can I do activate, configure, you can all see, I will do all. Okay. So you should be able to walk through the thing we know. Oh, that's done. Delete. Delete. There you go. You can all see and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. So, and then I will move the...
Trees here, so me and Jim are in the tree.
how do I change move the combat counter?
What, is here? Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Combat tracker. Can I copy this somehow? Delete. Assist. Chain counter. No.
Oh, I don't know. That's weird. I've never had that do that before.
Can you change all the numbers? I can just go back on the stream and find out what everyone was. Because I had the.
I've got it all here.
It's still there. It's still on
It's
the
all
other
still
page.
here. You can go and
Oh
back,
yeah,
but,
true.
it's just a pain in the ass for me to fucking do it again. That's fine. I'll just move it around there and then. Right. So giant hyena. Goblin bars.
Jim's with me.
Goblin.
Deacon's like down here, right?
I'll put them up there. And then
Jim, maybe Silk Girl?
where's my? So
Marriage is like.
right. That still succeed. Where did that stop? Okay, that's Barry. Wait, where's that still? How's that on the fucking thing? Remove combat. Oh, that's there. Oh no.
Fastest control Z I've ever seen in my life.
Oh man. But, and then...
I rolled a 14.
That's fine. I've got all the more here anyway.
No.
So I need... So he's 18.
We're not edit us.
No, it's a thing too where you managed to put on
18. Update. Oh god, that's a pain in the arse.
I think I'll land pretty much at the same spot. Yeah.
Oh mate, you can pick your dice up.
Okay, chuck them a bit.
7, 8, 9. Well, I re-rolled it to the right number. Check. Goblin 11. That's 11. That's 15. 9 and 5. 9. Update 5. Oh, 5. Update. There you go. We should be good, right? Oh wait, hold on. I need to change yours as well, actually, didn't I? So Leo is 19.
Barry rolled an 11. I rolled an 8.
11. You rolled an 8.
8, yeah.
Okay.
14.
3.
9.
14.
Is there no arrows at the top of the combat tracker to flick back and forth between combat?
Nah, no for me, there isn't any.
Because combat tracker on this page hasn't started yet, so.
That's fine, I've just started it. So, Goblin on. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, is this Goblin's turn, and he is going to
He
drop the
drops
chain, at which point this hyena runs 50 feet forward. So you should be.
Said he was 10 feet
about,
away from us.
it
So
should
like,
be here. You should be
we've
about
already
here.
moved us.
No, Thingy didn't move. You also didn't move. Because your turn's not been.
No, we put ourselves where we were, but it's fine.
Fine, so you are, like, say, 20 feet away. No, I don't. Oh, you dashed, didn't you? Did Barry dash?
Yes, 40 feet away from.
40 feet, that's fine. So you're 60 feet. And then you can be here. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Right, we're all good. Okay, so. So he drops the chain, at which point he will also take out his bow and try and shoot Leo at disadvantage. I'm assuming an 11 does not hit.
Nope.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay, Kenneth.
Kenneth will drop out of the tree.
Okay.
At this point, Barry uses his dash he held over here, and I will sprint over here, I'll dash, and I will pick Barry up on the way past and slot him in the pouch.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfect.
Get up that.
So it is his turn, and you hear
When he
a
bolts, does the hyena looks as if it's going to follow him? Like, does it after him?
No, you don't really. You can't really tell what it's gone for. You can still see it sniffing about, looking for something. I'd say actually, I would say it's looking at Kenneth currently. So, have you still not used your action to dash yet?
Nope.
No. Okay. At which point it's this thing's turn, and does he have ranged at all? No, really, no. Okay, so he will dash 60 feet. At which point he will do nothing. Sweet. Okay, and then it's this goblin's turn, and then he is going to drop the other chain, and this one's going to run 50 feet. Okay, back to Leo.
What are we doing? I don't know.
Don't let them get back to the camp.
Are they continuing to follow us? Like, are they still running after us? Or have we got enough distance between us and the camp now to fight them?
The camp's only like 120 feet away for you, or like no, sorry, it wouldn't be 120 feet. It would be like 180 feet away for you.
It's like 60 away from them, right? Behind them.
Aye, so
So, we need to keep putting it more distance. Yeah, I'm gonna continue running.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. So at which point it is this hyena's turn, and he is going to run 50 feet, and then it will dash 20 feet. Jim. At this point, you can tell that they do not know you're there. You have become one with the tree. Your hands up like this.
Right, okay, I'll stay on the tree still, and this time I'll hold my action for if the goblin boss passes me and he's on his own, then I'll take an attack.
Okay. It is this goblin's turn, and he is going to move up 30 feet, and he is going to take a short bow attack at Kenneth.
This place is thickly wooded, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good.
At disadvantage, it would be. So. 10 doesn't hit, I'm assuming. With your +2 your AC as well because of the half cover. So. It is Barry.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Barry just takes the dodge action because I'm not told him to do anything.
Okay. Is this hyena's turn, and it is going to also dash towards Deacon and Kenna. Deacon. Currently, you being harried by 2 large dogs who are snarling in your face.
This is my time to shine.
Okay.
Both of them on top of me. We're not doing flanking any for me.
Nope.
How big are the dogs? The size large, right?
Large.
I will give the one on the left the Rolling Thunder treatment.
Okay. Roll me your attack, please.
Where's my hit button?
That's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20. Okay. Okay,
Then
what does it look
roll
like?
that good on damage. It's probably a bit different this time, right? Again, just mimicking his axe swings as much as I can, where he extends it out to the full length to get as much leverage on it as possible. And I just bring it up, like round my back, give my shoulders a rock, swing with my hips, and then get my whole waist into it as I bring the tip out to its like full extension as far away from my body as I can. And you hear like a whipping sound as it just like cuts across the front of the hyena's face, probably like splitting its snout in half.
Sure. You take off a piece of its snout, at which point it is thoroughly trained upon you. Is that your turn?
Nah, fuck it. I will action surge.
Okay.
My man!
That one.
And not now, so I just
Oh, how the
Just get back into my
turntables.
stance.
You try to take the momentum of your first right, and you're like, oh, that felt good, and then you try to copy it again, but because you're thinking about it, yeah, it doesn't feel anywhere near as right, and you put yourself in an awkward form, and yeah, it fails miserably. Okay.
Which one did you hit by there?
The one on the left.
Okay, so it is this goblin's turn, and it is going to move 30 feet, and then it is going to shoot Kenneth. Disadvantage. Oh, that's quite good actually. Well, that's also quite good. So 18 to hit. Maybe you
Is
get
it
+2.
still a +2 even though I'm behind the hyena? Do I get any more cover because of that?
No.
Okay, hits.
So you take 7 damage, piercing damage. It looks like these goblins are very well trained archers, as you probably tell from Gobwick that one time. Whoever trains these guys are primo.
Did you know how to
Kenneth?
do sick fucking spinnies, mate?
Yeah, man.
Oh. Over here, and take a swing at the low one. I'll pull out my pitchfork and take a jab.
The one on the left?
Yep.
Okay.
Jabba jabba. Nice.
Oh, 23 for 8, yeah, that's...
Oh, actually, it's first though. I don't know why it keeps rolling as that.
Yeah, that's a decent.
Oh,
D10.
nice. 10 damage.
Okay, yeah. You pierce in where the snout was originally cut off. And the bleeding just starts to, exacerbate.
That's me.
Okay, it's this guy's turn, and so it's his turn and he's alone. Are you want to wait until he moves first, or?
Aye, so if he runs past where I'm standing, then I'll take an oppie.
Sure. Would he run past where you're standing? He's running through. He just dodges you.
That's fine. Yeah, it's like if he's out of my range, then I don't do anything. So it's only if he's if he runs past within my range, then.
Yeah, you can't dash around it anyway.
Yeah, no.
You get any ranged attacks that you can make of some sort? Or?
Nope. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
I'm
you
good.
literally held an attack action. I'm
Aye,
just
it's
asking you.
Nah, I don't have any range stuff. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. So he runs there because that's as far as he can run. He will then pull out his javelin and throw it at. Deacon. Uh, 8.
No.
So you watch as
Can
he
I cut the javelin at the air?
Sure.
quite a low height.
As he throws the javelin at you, you seamlessly dodge at the air and cut it in half. At which point he eyes you and gives a slight smile and speaks under his breath in his goblin tongue. Is this goblin's tongue? And he is going to move up to yaw. And he is going to. What's the distance? It's still fucking ages away. Oh, you're just. Oh shit, I didn't even know that one. Close.
Oh, that's a big
Yeah,
fireball.
that's
Meteor
Yeah.
swarm.
It's meteor swarm. Oh, still disadvantage. God damn it. Okay, so roll at disadvantage. I'm assuming a 7 doesn't hit, but damn it. Okay. Leo,
Right,
these
we've
guys
like-
are all up in your friend's grills.
Yes, I would move to my packet, but can I?
But do you
run
remember
this
you
guy?
held your action at some? Did you know to run?
I was
to
just a
dash?
dash, just in
Ah.
case we were getting fucking away.
Okay, that's fine.
Um,
Leo.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Barry the basilisk was still standing here, but that's definitely up. Take him.
It's in my pouch.
Yeah, he's in the
Right,
pouch.
it's in the pouch. I will come at you and swing at this guy.
Okay. Start blasting.
So anyway,
7 misses.
Section punch again.
nice.
20 hits for 4.
Punch the duck.
Okay. Again, you just keep booting this hyena's snoot, and blood's just gushing it. It's looking rather bloodied now.
Boop the snoot!
Okay, it is this hyena's turn. Is it within
Yeah,
range?
save.
Yeah, is it in within range? It is indeed.
Yep.
Gone.
You with a spooky eye.
That's a nat 20.
Just passes.
Just passes. Oh, it says turn down. What we're doing. Okay, so he is going to take a bite at Deacon. 22 for 8 piercing damage. And that is all he can do, I believe. He doesn't have anything else. I'll check. No, doesn't he? God damn it. Jim?
Alright, I'm going to rush up behind this wee goblin boy. Obviously, trying to stay as quiet as possible to come up against him so I can, you know, catch him unaware. He's exactly 40 feet away from me, so I can just get to him.
Okay, that's fine.
Uh,
I'll give you advantage on the first hit.
okay. So I will bap him with my staffs. Mother staffs. Fuck off, man.
You've got advantage rolling.
And then-
Oh, yes, I do. Woo!
That's a lot
That's
better.
a lot
That's a
better.
lot better. That
For
hits
6
8.
damage. No,
Oh,
6.
6 damage?
Yeah, 6 damage was on the first one.
See,
right?
as this goblin boss is like sneering at me and gets cracked out the back of the nut with a staff, can I just say, you should be paying attention. Get back to punching fucking dog.
Okay.
And I will spend a key point to flurry of blows and give myself 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay.
First one on the goblin boy.
Okay.
13.
Does not hit.
Oof. Okay, same again. 18
18 hits, yep.
for 6.
Works another 6.
And can you make me a dex saving throw?
Deck. Uh, 18.
18, I think it's a pass. Yeah, it's a pass. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's me, right?
So as you come up behind this guy and give him the what for, you take him unawares and you just catch him up on like on the temple with your staff and follow up with an uppercut. You can see that he's looking rather dazed at the moment, and he is also rather bloodied.
Right.
Yeah.
Flurry of blows, you get 2 hits.
You did.
I
You
did.
missed one.
I missed
You missed one.
I get 13 on the first one. Okay,
Okay.
that is me.
So it is this goblin's turn, and he's going to move up 30 feet. Oh, why is he not moving? That's got someone ruler.
If you drag a ruler when you're on a token, if you tap spacebar, it'll move whatever tokens on the square you've
Oh,
highlighted.
yeah, that's very cool with that. Okay, and is he finally in range of you? Oh, actually, he's going to attack Jim. He sees Jim, and he's just like, you hear just like a high-pitched squealing at this point, as more people seem to be jumping out of the woodwork.
We're in it now, boys.
We can run away for the gobos. We can't run away for the hyenas.
Kill the dogs, get out.
God damn it, 6.
That's a miss.
Okay, Thingy's turn, dodge action.
Barry will poke his head out of the pouch and then jump out and bite this persona.
Okay. Thirteen on what one is it? The left or
The
right?
left hyena. The
Yeah,
damage
that
roll.
hits.
Yes. For 3 person and 2 poison.
Oh, is he poisoned?
No, just poison.
Just
Just
poison
poison
damage.
Okay. So you bring Barry out of the pouch and you just put him in front of you and let him bite him and then put him back in again.
I just lean forward a little bit, I put my chest towards him, and he just jumps out and doubles him.
And then he climbs back up into your pouch again.
Yeah.
So
And
it's this
con
hyena's
save.
turn. Con save. Fuck, I shouldn't have gave you a basilisk.
You gave him a whole class based around it, goddammit.
7. So this
Oh,
hyena,
crazy.
he starts to. You see his legs start to turn to stone.
He's restrained.
It restrains them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if he fails his next con save on the next turn, he turns to stone, petrifies.
No.
No? Alright,
I
okay.
changed it for it's a baby basilisk.
Alright, fair enough. Takes a wee bit longer to kick in.
Yeah. So Deacon. Oh wait, no, it's a fucking just
It's
missed
still
it.
got it.
I
It's just
just completely forgot. Yeah. So it is going to attack. It is actually going to try and attack Barry.
I've got a question.
Restrained.
I've got a question as well.
Let's get disadvantage while it's restrained.
While restrained, yeah. Restrain's the step up of grapple, remember?
That's what its movement speed,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
0.
the creature's
that's
attack rolls
grapple.
have disadvantage. Yep.
Oh, bastard.
Does
Okay.
Barry also have full cover in his pouch?
He bites in that direction and misses. He rolls a 7.
Okay.
So
He attempts.
he attempts. Okay, Deacon. You watch again as the legs of this hyena start to just turn to stone. At which point you can see panic in the hyena's eyes as it tries to launch forward and kill the small creature.
And can he move? Poor wee guy.
Can you rotate these?
I think if you grab the point, right, the zoom in a wee bit more, then you should be able to.
I can, it's just run there.
Ah, if you changed it to.
I got it. Never mind.
I got it.
Yep, got both.
Yeah, got everything.
No, it's impossible too far away from each other. Fuck. It's alright. I guess the one that is restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I might roll that advantage. Take first damage. 6.
Rolled same damage on both.
Okay. This thing's looking very close to death's door
Fucking
as
better hurry
you
up and die.
start to, wail on it a bit more. It is this goblin's turn. It is going to move up 30 feet. At which point it is going to also shoot Jim.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's advantage. I know that it's normal roll. Right, isn't it?
Flat roll if it's with its.
So flat roll 23 to hit.
That hits.
or 3 damage. I rolled
Three damage. No damage. Deflect missiles, bitch.
Okay, so you use your reaction.
can catch
Good
it.
stuff.
I can catch it. Yeah, but it costs
If you
it.
reduce the
It
damage to 0, you can spend a key to
yeah,
chuck it
so
back.
it's basically it's a D10 plus my Dex mod plus my monk level. So the plus is +6, so it just negates the damage already without me even having to roll. But it requires a key point for me to throw it back. I need to spend a key point, so I'll just
Was it worth it?
nah. So basically, like, I'm not even taking my eyes off the goblin boss, right? I just snatch it out there and just like chuck it to the side.
Okay. Okay. You see a wee bit of fear in that goblin's eyes, as you catch the arrow with no issues. Kenneth,
We'll continue with the jabbening.
the jabbening.
The jobbening.
A fat jab.
Oh,
Advantage to hit.
Oh, advantage. God damn it!
Fucking idiot.
14.
14 hits for 3. Oh no, you did
Versatile.
4. This thing is very, very close to death's door. Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, it is the goblin boss's turn, and he
Con
also
save.
needs to make a fucking con save.
Yeah, restrained. Yeah, we dick.
What are you? Here, there. You dick. Nat 20, boys! So he is going to... Yeah, he's just going to turn around and just try to attack Jim. So... Scimitar. 15
Just hits.
for 5.
For 5. Where's my hippies? Oops.
11.
Miss.
Good. Okay. And then it is going to. Where are you gone? Did you move? Did you move?
He might have moved
fuck.
himself
I didn't
accidentally
do
when he
that.
was hanging, dragging the wee triangle things and that, but maybe.
So. Yeah, he is going to. Seeing the way the battle is going.
Where are you gone?
Is going to move this way.
I'll take an
Do
OP.
you get one because you caught the arrow?
Oh, does it take my? Does it take my? It does take my reaction.
You get those too,
Fuck yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Uh,
Well played, good sir. Well played.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Read your stats, boys.
At which point
As you call my bitch when
this-
you caught it.
It's true.
this goblin moves up, and instead of attacking Jim because he got the arrow before, he is going to shoot Deacon. That's a nat 20.
Is this straight roll for Mario's?
Yeah. 8 was an 80, right?
Is it 80? Short bows up?
Yeah, 8 feet. That's fine. Straight roll. So that is 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 damage.
Ouch.
It's fine. Very glad of your second one, Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Leo, you watch as Deacon takes a hard blow to the chest via an arrow. You can see him a bit doubled over.
Just
As well
right
as
through the chainmail.
the hyena on the left is currently turning to stone, as well as the goblin boss running away. What are you doing, my friend?
Nico has got Doug punching.
Dog punching me.
That
That
Punch
hits
us.
for
Roll.
4,
Roll.
and
Roll.
that goes down.
And then we like roll on the back of that one, combat roll over that one, and then the other Doug next to it straight away.
Okay, okay.
And the bonus action punch it.
Bonus action punch you. Okay, so you're moving to that one.
Yes. 15
Move where you're going, and then yeah, it hits 4 or 5.
for 5 damage.
So, you as you go to make your first hit, you do a combat roll and elbow it in the head just before you land, and it falls to the ground, dead. At which point you see it has no more will left, and the stone just starts to encroach upon his body, to the point where it just turns completely to stone. At which point you poke this other hyena in the eyeball. Okay, it's this hyena's turn. I need to make a con save. Fuck you. Con saving throw.
You did this.
I did do this. 15, that's a pass. At which point he is going to attack. Yeah, seeing Deacon hurt, it's going to try and attack Deacon.
Animal instinct on it.
18.
Oh,
Deacon will throw up the sword curtain.
Okay.
Fucking damn it.
Okay, what does it look like?
I think I'm looking at it completely away from it. I'm not even paying attention to it. And I just get shot in the chest with an arrow, and I'm kind of looking up, coughing and harking, trying to see where it came from. Man, I don't know. I just feel like a cold chill coming from the side. I feel death as if it's just about to snap my head off. And I guess I just turn my sword like round that direction. And jam the hilt up as the teeth stoke like right in my face, so it's like caught between the crossguard and the pommel of the sword. And I can feel all the adrenaline in my body's like fucking like just it's up here. I can time is traveling slower for the rest of the round.
Okay. So that is the hyena's turn. Jim.
Pew!
Right,
Bah!
chasing him.
Yeah. I'll crack him again. I'll attempt to at least. Nope.
Okay, this
Do I want to flurry? Aye, I'll flurry again. Bucket.
Okay.
Well, that's 12 key points. I don't have that many. First one. 13 again, that's a miss.
13 misses.
Fuck's sake, man. That's not 20, but.
That's cocked.
What?
It's cocked.
No, it's no.
Literally cocked.
It's no.
It's a 20 in the chat.
It's a 20 in the chat. you're fine.
It took that long for it to thing me. It was cocked on my screen.
It didn't even hit the edge on my screen. It stopped like.
Oh
like
wow!
a quarter of the way
Okay,
down.
so yeah, so
They're all
you
differently.
you throw out both punches, and the goblin instinctively dodges as it's running away. At which point it smiles as it's dodging both. But you give it one of those those feints, and you clock it clean in the temple, and you watch as its eyes just go blank and it falls down, blood from its mouth, dead.
I've seen you do that, I don't know. Just switch people off.
Shh.
You go to sleep.
Okay.
I've
How's
still
it?
got 20 feet left, so
Okay.
I will just head back towards this wee boy.
I read a thing. So this goblin, which one is it? Is it this one? He's going to say hide behind a tree over here, at which point he will take his bonus action to stealth.
Motherfucker.
Lol.
Wait a minute.
Okay, he is hidden. At which point he
Sure, he
will
meets my passive perception of a solid
he will
9.
attack Jim.
Mhm.
He gets advantage. That's a fucking mega miss. 20
20 hits.
for 6 damage.
I'll spend my reaction again to deflect missiles.
Okay, do you just catch it or do you need to roll for it?
No, I can. So basically, it's a D10 plus your Dex mod and your monk level.
Yeah, he's
So
just
the
a-
modifier is
Oh, is it
is
actually
like
pretty
6. So I can just I don't need to roll. So I catch it again. I think finger and a thumb this time. Just like
It's gonna move back to a different tree and stand there. Barry.
Barry will slither out of my pouch, crawl under Deacon's legs, and then start nibbling toes.
Okay.
Fucking look at me, you spooky bastard.
9 misses, unfortunately.
he's not got his teeth in yet. It's just wee gums.
He comes. Okay, is that his turn? Is he moving back to you?
Rocks. Nice.
Okay. Deacon. You are this close to having a hyena in your neck.
I would like to, as the Glaswegians put it, fucking deck this cunt.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh.
Okay.
Ah,
What is it, the hyena? You wish to make him prone, correct?
Yes.
16.
It's more than 7, I guess.
Okay.
That was not the correct use of the dodge action.
Mhm.
That's me.
Okay. Is this goblin's turn, and he is going to stand over here somewhere and hide behind a tree. And hide. Back. What's your passive perceptions?
Where would we find that?
It's just whatever your
Just
perception
10
is.
plus passive.
My perception's +2, so
Plus 2, 12.
13.
Okay, that's right. So this is the one that attacked Jim before. He's not going to attack Jim again. So he will go for Kenneth. What's your passive perception, Kenneth?
13.
13. Okay, so you know this guy's here. So 12. Is that it?
I would also
Kenneth?
like to catch the arrow. How far?
I'll run Barry and then following Deacon's lead. I'ma fucking try and kick the side his legs from under it.
Okay.
Kick it square in the nuts.
Hey Mike, thanks for the raid, man. Yeah, we're doing okay. I'm just
Oh, that's a
Oh
big
my
number.
god. Can it win?
trying not to
It
die
cannot.
currently.
Let's roll anyway. It rolled 18 as well, that's not bad.
That's true.
Nice try. So this hyena is prone.
You enjoy your sleep, man.
Prone on the ground. Okay. He did. This goblin's turn. Oh, is actually his actual action, sorry?
I apologise to everybody that's came across
Oh,
from the
goblins,
raid. I won't be
Barry
engaging.
Bush.
Okay.
Pretty much.
It's this goblin's turn, and he's gonna move over here to a tree of some sort. And hide. But he's hidden from no one. He thinks he is though, so he's like, oh, I'm gonna get that guy, and then tries to attack Jim. 21 though
That hits
for 4 damage.
for 4 damage.
Okay. Leo. Leo, you listen. As you hear, it sounds like more goblins are heading from the camp.
I'll like perk up my ears a little bit, like more are coming because
It's
there's
these
they'll be here.
fucking sacks of HP that's fucking
Yeah.
us, man.
And I will take this time to kick the prone Dougie.
Getting the balls.
Got
You
back
got
in.
that.
16, yeah. Did you roll advantage? Yeah. So for 6 damage, yeah, that's fine.
26.
And then again.
Laurie, while he's down, get the damage in.
He can't. He does not have it yet.
So 19, right, for 4.
4. Okay.
Minus 4. That's fine.
That's right.
Okay.
So,
And a con save. Holy shit.
if his movement drops to 0, he can't get back up.
20. Get fucked. He will stand back up, and then he will go for Kenneth, who pushed him down. He does not like him. He rolled a fucking 2. Shit. Jim.
Yep.
Pop, pop, as some people would say.
Pop, pop.
Well, pop first, and then we'll pop, pop.
Okay. Pop.
Pop up.
12. Does that hit?
Oh, yeah.
It does hit. Just hits.
Ooh, okay, 7. I'll spend my remaining key point. And I'll flurry of blows. First unarmed strike. Nope.
Misses. Hits for 6.
And deck save, please.
This creature is now bloodied. Deck save. Fucking Foz, man. Is that what that one is?
Yep, prone.
Like one. There you go. He's prone again.
Have
Damn
at it, boys.
Get on that
this,
flare where you belong, you wee dick.
it is this goblin's turn. It's
Stay.
gonna move up 10 feet. And he is going to hide. Tribute. Steal. No bad. Okay. And for some reason, this one's going to attack Kenneth with advantage.
You guys do remember I said in my turn that more are coming, yes?
19
That's
for 4 damage.
Still up?
just.
Oh fuck, you're dying. Barry's turn.
I want that laugh.
Oh fuck, you're dying.
Barry will nibble the hyena on the ground.
Oh yes, that's an advantage. 10 misses.
11.
Oh no, is that 10? Yeah, 10,
11.
10, 11. Yeah, misses.
Fuck.
Poor
Okay.
Barry.
Decon. This boy is on the ground,
And he's looking bloody.
quite bloodied.
What's up?
I mean, it's on the ground, but it's still a large creature, right? So it's probably still fucking most of the way up my body.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a leaf out Leo's book, and I'll do one of the kind of back rolls, edits back. And on the way round, I'll just attempt to decapitate it and try and land on the other side of it.
Okay. Oh my god, you decapitate this thing.
Jesus.
Off comes its fucking noggin.
That is dead.
Is that maximum damage?
Almost.
Not even.
3 off.
Yeah. I had 17 HP left and you killed it.
Nice.
Okay.
As a whip its head
So
off,
you're the
I
same.
kinda, I land on the other side, and I'm gonna do the hero 3-point landing on the other side of it. And as there's just a fucking shower of blood sprays down the other tappies, I will look up and make eye contact with any fucking goblin that dares look my direction.
Roll me an intimidation check.
I have a less good than I thought it. I can't see the
I
number
can't
on
see that dice.
11.
I love how every one of the dice that you roll, the text is the exact same colour, so you can never read it.
So as you eye up all 3 of the goblins left, seeing both their commander plus their 2 dogs die, the ones on the left and the right seem actually rather resolute, but the one in the middle is fucking off.
Back towards camp.
So he is going to steadily make his way backwards, but still make attacks. This one's rather smart. Okay, he's no hidden fees. Deacon, this one just saw you decapitate, so it's going to make an attack at you. Fucking 2 rolls. Okay.
Nice.
Oh wait, what's your passive perception?
9.
Oh, he is. He's got advantage. Wait a minute.
Not like this.
3.
11.
That's still a miss. I still cut it out the air. Don't even see it coming. Don't need to
Don't
see
even
it coming.
see it coming. Yeah. Your passive sword cutting just cuts it out the air, and you watch. You dig your eye holes into its eye holes. Kenneth.
Right, I'm gonna set her, and the one that's turned into stone on the ground, I'm gonna stomp on its shoulder and try and break a leg off. A stony leg.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check with advantage. That's fine. That's more than enough.
It's fine.
So
He
you
just gives it the retard stomp.
you give it the stomp. You put all your weight behind it, and you tear its leg clean off. At which point you can feel Barry like struggling in his wee pouch, rather excited.
Yeah, and I'll pick up the leg,
Nummies.
and I will start bolting.
Okay, you Bolton.
Yep.
Okay, and it is this one's turn.
Step up.
Again, this one also saw. So it is going to hide first if it can. Oh, it is definitely hidden. So it's get advantage. Fuck. Come on. Are you serious? 12? Can I reveal? Reveal. I'm
I
just
will
rolling shit.
chuck my sword at that arrow.
Chuck it.
I just fucking yeet it. I throw it away from me at the arrow, just bink its arrow at the air.
Okay.
We gotta do another sword rescue mission.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You just throw your sword away. Okay.
The way you like this.
Hold on. I'm going to roll a d6 to see what it lands. 3. Okay. It lands 3 squares away for you from this direction. You no longer have a weapon on you currently.
I do have a weapon on me, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Leo?
These guns.
No wonder our men will see they're ready to go.
You're a fucking
Looking at-
weapon.
and we're fucking following
Okay.
you around.
Okay. Jim?
I'll just look a bit like, how we running?
We're out. It's the whole camp.
Fucking look at me.
Oh, fuck,
you see
actually,
my
no, don't lie.
pupils are like
So,
this
Leo,
size.
again, you
I'm
watch. I
staring
forgot
at
to
these
do
goblins.
this. Leo, you watch as a rather large goblin enters your eye line, followed by a few other goblins.
Sort of whistle to Jim like over the shoulder, then I'm out.
It's the one with the staff that arrives.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't. Let me But, oh, they rolled high. All of them did. Now, see, that's still time to move into the thingy. Okay, so, Jim. Rolled fucking giga.
Okay, where's the sword?
Don't
Like-
worry about it.
Here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't. Would you have even seen me do it? Don't worry about it. Just run. Just have some faith.
I'm
and
running.
run.
I'm running.
Away, the opposite direction.
I'll go grab.
promise.
I'll go grab his sword.
Okay, you grab his sword.
I go grab his sword and then I just
Okay.
run past
Does
him.
this look like your normal sword, Deacon?
That is my sword. Then.
Okay.
And as I'm passing, as
So
I'm
you run-
passing, I'll chuck him his sword and be like, "Don't fucking drop that again."
Okay.
And then action to keep going.
Okay. And it is
Shaking my head. Fucking ruining the dramatic effect, man.
this goblin's turn.
It's all about showmanship.
You're throwing your sword that you cried about losing the first time, right?
Exactly.
But the first
So
time it wasn't
you watch as
magic,
the-
this time it is.
Deacon, you watch the goblin in the middle run backwards and scream and shout and its tongue at the large-sized goblin. At which point he looks directly at you, the large one that is. I'm assuming Barry's with you. Deacon.
I will stand up and I will level my sword at the goblin in the robes with the staff. And I'll just drive it into this fucking deep thing next to me. And I'll turn around and run the opposite direction as fast as I can.
Okay. It's this goblin's tongue. It's just gonna wait.
And,
So I
just
run
double
your
dash
distance.
straight
Yeah.
south. Just I'm pegging it.
So 60 feet.
You were really trying to prove a point.
I'm really trying to prove a point.
110. Okay. Why is it? So it is going to move up 30. Take the hide action. And then it will try and shoot you before you leave. Does 21 hit, Jim?
21 hits, yes.
Or 5 damage, so you catch it.
Yep. Still just full sprint. Back off.
I love you being
Okay,
deflecting.
so
You actually
I'm assuming
catch
you're
him
running away as
stealing
well.
collection in your belt.
I've got 3 of them on me right now.
Okay. Run your speed, Kenneth.
Off the map.
Yeah, you run off the map. That's fine.
I love monks.
Goblin
How many actions can you take it on? Yes.
is going to do.
No. How many?
Just gonna
Uh-huh.
say that. Okay, you're all gonna.
Pop, pop.
do- So, so we'll just end the combat there. I just wanted to do a wee bit of flavour before we end the session. So you all start running away from the goblins. Arrows are basically like hitting the trees behind you. At which point you all look around and see the hobgoblin in the road. Let me change the music as well. you see the hobgoblin in the road is slowly just walking through the forest. At which point he starts to float into midair, and above the tree line, and watch as you all run away.
The gravity of this information is not lost on me.
Nice pun, yeah.
It goes on. The chase goes on for about another, say, 10-20 minutes until eventually the goblins stop giving chase, and you find yourselves alone in the forest. Rather badly wounded, but successful in your endeavour for today.
I'm fine.
I'm alright.
Easy.
I'm only dying.
I'm not
Only
even.
that
I'm
bit
not
of
even half
fresh food.
HP. I'm not even half HP. Yeah, I'm good to go.
I've still
like
got an
6
arrow,
rounds.
like,
I've not even
Same.
got
poking
half
at my
HP.
heart right now.
Same,
I got 2.
except for the poking bit.
I've got more HP than you.
Okay. Is that us then? Is that the end of the session?
I mean, you've got 10 minutes before the actual end, but
I want to go back to town.
We heading straight back to town, or do we need to rest at the...
We've got time. I think.
So,
we should just fucking lag it, honestly.
I'll use Jim's talking
about
so he's well
okay,
there.
get
So 10, 20. So I'll say he's get to around about the watchtower. Just away for just be like, yeah, a couple of minutes away, and that's when they stop giving chase.
Makes sense when they realise the watchtower destroyed as well.
We'll keep moving then. Go through the water next to the bridge again.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Check it
So
safe, check the spiders.
I
still
need
there.
to roll things.
Start moving quietly once we know they've definitely stopped.
So, after you just walk 10 minutes away from the watchtower, there again you see the druid.
Hey, man.
Just casually walking about. I'll change the music as well. Casually walking about, looking at trees and talking to them, and looking at the flowers and picking some. And
Is the deer there?
the deer is not there now.
Hey man, you still here?
Hey, what's up, man? I forgot the accent I was doing. Oh, the voice I was doing.
That's pretty much it.
No, that's good.
What's that? We've,
Just sees me standing there and wheezing. You hear the blood bubbling in my lungs. I'm like,
Whoa,
Arrows
dear!
sticking out of you.
What happened to you, man?
Bumping a hole in his lung.
Yeah.
Oh,
He will walk up to you and go, "Yo, my dude, have some of this shit." Know what I'm saying? And
Get the kush.
he gives you 8 health points.
oh, well. Does he pull the arrow out? Or just leave it in there?
He just leaves it in. He just,
Oh, God.
he heals around the arrow.
That's
And at which point he looks at it and goes, "You should probably get that checked out, man." What?
I don't mean to be rude, but you got any more of those?
No, man. I'm all out. I've been doing some other shit. Know what I'm saying?
I think so.
Really? 'Cause I don't.
I'll pull the arrow at myself. Okay.
Whoa.
Hey, do you like my dog? And I'll get Barry out of the perch.
And he just comes up to it and you see his eyes widen. He's like, "Whoa." He needs to make a con save.
Wow. I'm gonna turn a stone into stone.
This man's about to get petrified and kidnapped.
No, he's fine. So he looks directly in his eyes and he's like, "Whoa, so that's how that works. Cool.
That's what I said.
Y'all all right? You want some help?
What kind of help?
I mean, You know, I'm pretty good at navigating.
Did you maybe get us back to town without us dying?
Hey, sure, man. Yeah, and he will help you get back to town. That'll be your, because you rolled a d20, so that'll do.
Fantastic.
Okay, so as you're walking through, I'll say it does take you a bit longer because he keeps stopping to talk to trees and stuff like that. And he can't really keep his thoughts in order, but eventually you do make it back to town. At which point he goes, right, okay, nice meeting y'all, see ya, and he just starts walking in a random direction again, like southwest or some shit.
Well, we'll see you soon.
So
Before we go in, I'm gonna like lean on shit and to hold myself up, and I'll shut my eyes and I'll just hold my hornet. I'm just on there for a minute.
Like,
Keep waiting. Just boom. I'll catch my sword.
what?
Why did you do that the first time?
wait, hold on.
Does it actually happen?
So you wait and you wait and you wait, and you hear screaming. I rolled a d6 and I rolled a 6.
Somebody picked this up.
And you hear screaming as a goblin is attached to this sword.
Okay, the goblin. Okay. I thought you just killed the stoner.
So, do we all hear the screaming?
Yeah, it's fucking
You
like.
see the goblin.
It's
on
on
the
the-
Yeah,
you
you
see
see,
the
and you see the goblin on the sword.
Oh yeah, I'll take a wee step to the side and I'll just.
Is it like impaled on, or is it just holding on to it?
No,
Get
he's
my
just
staff
holding on.
ready.
He's like both hands just like fucking flying with a sword.
And I'll go for as soon as he gets within range, I'll just go.
Sure, roll an attack. I'll let you have advantage as well.
Stuffed up a goblin. Better.
14.
Yeah, he's dead.
14 for
14 fun.
Boom! Cut him in half with a staff. He's travelling that fast.
Oh, I mean,
That's hilarious. Thank you,
Pumpkin
Heather.
mush.
Okay, so you make it back to town. You walk in to what seems to be. It's actually rather bustling at the moment. You go into the inn, and it's like when all the fishermen and farmers and stuff like that are finished with their work for today,
Shall
and they're all
we-
in the inn.
Shall we head straight to Magnus?
might as well, right?
I
Let
need a
them know
drink
We've seen
first.
him, what we've done. You need a drink? I need a drink.
I've still got 2 arrows sticking in me, and I'll just walk up to the bar and order a round.
Oh shit, yeah, I've got one sticking in my back as well. Forgot about that one.
Leo's definitely not gonna argue. Gonna pull that one out
Okay.
of his back and he's gonna sit.
You
down
go
at
up to
bar.
the the bar and you see Brunhilde standing there, and she's just looking and goes, "You having fun, yeah?"
Yes. Definitely cut out for this life.
I'm asleep.
You're asleep.
I'm unconscious on the bar.
Unconscious. She just kind of looks at you, and she just cleans around you, and goes and gets the round.
Get Deacon a glass of milk.
Get Deacon a glass of
Good
milk.
for your bones.
You're asleep. Yeah. He's dead. So, I mean, you can finish there unless you've got anything you need to do with the last 5 minutes.
It's probably worth talking to people before we clean up.
imagine
I mean,
you
if
can't
you
get everybody
again,
ratio
if you
for surviving.
if Luke wants to go the new, you can do some
Yeah.
wee chore things the new, and then we can end it. Unless Luke is there anything you want to do in particular and talk to people or
Nah, not really.
yeah, you know. Okay.
Speed up.
Before you go then, who killed what, just in case you're owed any totals?
Good call.
Oh yeah.
I got 2 goblins. Thanks, Graw.
I killed Anne Hyena.
I got a goblin
So you
boss
did.
and a regular goblin.
So
Can
you get
finish the first hyena? Is it Leo?
you get
Later.
3 tokens. You get so Brian gets 3 tokens, and whoever killed the giant hyenas gets 2 tokens. Also, I need to message you. Look, what you saying?
Hyena. There's the last 2 tokens back. Well, I'll take mine. That's a square. I think I might owe you one, but I can't remember.
I will square if you give me the one interest, and I want now.
Aye.
Five there then.
While we're here, what was the token cost to learn how to use a healer's kit?
You need to find who knows who does a healer's kit.
Oh yeah, it was Helga, wasn't it? The
Helga
healer?
doesn't do a healer's kit.
I said this,
Does she
but
know?
Brian convinced me.
Yeah,
that-
no. I
Does
swear-
magic healing.
'cause
He
it
does
made it
magic
on the
healing.
word. Did we not discuss this in like one of the sessions?
Yeah, because you already tried to ask her and she said no. She just uses her salves and
In fact, if she's there, I want to go up to her and I'll pull out my wee inactive salve
oh yeah.
and just be like, I've sort of got a problem. Like, I can't seem to get this to work.
Sure. If you need me to give you an example, I'm more than willing. She looks at your brew and she's just like, I mean, this seems fine. She gives it a taste and she's like, did I miss this out? And then she pulls out like a wee like mini stove and she just puts it on top of the stove and
Fucking
starts
said
heating it
this.
up.
Fucking called it.
I was like, ugh.
You see her just mixing it about until there's like a slight sheen to it. At which point she, takes a vial out and starts putting it into the vial.
Add some hot.
Add some hot.
It was only one vial's worth, right? You put in.
I
So she'll hand you the vial. And she'll look about you and go, "Oh, did yous have a go at the goblins then?"
We did more than have a go.
Maybe
I mean-
pissed them off even more.
I'm gonna head off, but I'll keep listening. Let's keep talking to people.
peace out, man.
Cheers, boys.
Peace.
Peace out.
At which point she'll say, "So it's probably a good idea for me to stick about here for a while, a wee bit longer then."
Yeah.
And she'll walk about the 3's and cast some healings.
I want to object here. He tries to heal me.
She
I'm
just
gonna
does it
rest
anyway. Get fucked.
Okay. Okay.
So Brian 5, I'll say Kenneth 8, and then you 9.
I'll slap her on the arse. Try.
You try to slap her on the arse, and she catches your hand with no effort.
I turn around and I'm like, I know that one. Deflect, pedo.
Okay. And she says, "Well, I'm here if you need my help."
Yep. So while she's got the stove gone, then can I just like use the last of the ingredients and make another 3?
Yeah, she's more than happy for you to use the stove to make some salves.
Yeah, man. Okay. How many mushies was it again? Can you remember?
No,
I know it was half a vial of honey, so I'll delete the honey because I've got 1.5 left.
half a vial of honey, and then I think it was 2
One
reeds
weed.
to 1 mushroom, right?
I think it was 1 weed.
Or 1 reed to 2 mushrooms.
Yeah, because I've got 3.
1
so...
reed to 2 mushrooms. Aye.
Okay, so take off another 6, which leaves me with 5 mushies.
Okay.
Thank you. Does my alchemy proficiency go off anymore?
Yeah, it does. So for every salve that you create successfully, which is very easy, you get 5%.
Okay, so I'm at 20% alchemy then. Mate. Look at me.
From that though, you feel like there is less. You feel like that's probably the maximum that you can do with that
Yeah.
to gain more XP.
Did I get any tokens the last time for making a salve? No, I don't think so.
No.
No.
Like tokens as well, fuck's sake.
Yeah, man.
Greedy.
I'm 4 away from level 4. Fuck off.
Okay.
You want to speak to the guard captain before we rush towards out?
Yeah, I think so.
You head over to the guardhouse and you find Magnus speaking to some younger men. He's telling about, you can hear him talking about like the duties and the times and stuff like that, regarding the you know, what the town is, you know, what it needs. You walk in and you can see they all look about same age as Deacon. Probably need to be trained from the ground up.
Can I be asleep on Jim's back?
I mean, if Jim's carrying
Jim carried me asleep on his back.
I probably just left them in the bar, to be honest. Just get fucking Brunhilde to keep an eye on them.
you get left behind then, Deacon?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Or I'll attempt to wake him up first and see if he wants to come with us. And if he doesn't move, then I'll leave him.
I'll climb onto your back.
Okay.
Carrying him one way or not.
Okay. So you head to Magnus, where he's speaking to the troops. At which point he sees you and how bloodied you are and how your equipment's faring. He goes, "Successful mission then."
Yeah, actually, like
Mostly.
we've got an estimate of numbers, and we know that there's at least 2 of the red ones.
2 red ones.
Yeah, one of them's wielding magic as well.
At which point you see his brows furrow and just shakes his head. Fuck. Okay. That makes things a bit more difficult.
And that will extend the soldiers in second year.
Ah, yes.
My
Thanks.
apologies.
We
Wow.
we give him a warrior's funeral.
I appreciate it. And you all receive. Where's my? I believe it was a token each, or 2 tokens each. Let me just check quickly.
I think he's listening anyway.
What?
Luke says he's listening anyway with
Ah.
his phone on in bed or something.
Cool.
So,
Where is he? In Magnus.
Magnus.
Yeah, you get 2 tokens each.
Nice.
So, look, if you're listening, you get 2 tokens. At which point he looks at Deacon and says, I mean, he wanted to learn one of my techniques, but it doesn't look like he's awake, so I'll teach him next time.
yeah, he might need a rest right now. He's doing a lot for the team there. Kid's doing well.
Respectable.
He's worth putting some of your time into.
He probably notices the fucking destroyed sword hanging at my waist, like the tip's missing half and those huge chips out it and everything.
Yeah. He kind of looks up and down and, you know, he raises his eyebrows a wee bit, but you don't really get much reaction out of him. At which point he says, well, if there's nothing else, I need to take these guys out to show them the ropes. And he takes his 4 more guardlings.
You
out
want
with
some
him.
help putting them through the paces?
No, it's just the duties, no the combat.
Fair enough.
Guards are more there to keep the peace for the people, not to protect the town from outside invaders. But you know, that's they're probably going to have to be able to do that as well. So
Yeah,
that'll get done.
That's what the townspeople are for, right? I'll give him like a wee nudge.
Just chuckles. I do appreciate that, by the way.
Come on.
And then he promptly leaves with his 4 godlings.
It's we goblins.
Yeah, man. We godlings.
We
Okay.
goblins.
Oh,
Anything else you then?
I think that's us, right? I don't think we've got anything else really.
head home for tonight.
Okay. And you head home and
I will take Deacon back to Brunhilde sleep tonight so his mum doesn't see him like this. So I'll puncture holes.
Thingy, by the way, Luke's asking if you can add his tokens to his sheet, Kieran. Says he's listening.
Sure, man. Okay.
I actually kept a holiday some tokens after the last time deal, so I'm up to 4 total now after the quest, after I paid you back as well.
Nice.
So you give me that final one.
I've gave you
Where,
well, that was with the
where's he
old
keeping his
thing.
tokens?
So I gave you 2 last time, then 2 there, which is
Good.
4, so that was the 1 bonus on
Ah,
top
yeah.
of the 3 that are.
Ah, yeah, I can
That's
do
fair
that.
for you.
Yeah, that's okay. I was up to 9 now, 2 that. 11.
What was it for 3 to 4, Brian?
18. No, 18.
Oh, if you 3 to 4, it's
Yeah.
not 2 to 3.
It's 900 to 2700. It's 18.
Is 2 to 3 6 tokens or 9 tokens?
6 tokens for 2 to 3.
Then 18.
Yeah, just top of your sheet. Difference in the XP is just 100 XP is a token.
Right, well, I'll say that if we're ending it here, I'll say I'll just advance it to morning the next day.
We're probably just going to spend the night in town anyway, so.
Yeah, so you can just message me if you think anything that you want your characters today while you are separated, and you can go for there.
I have a dream. I have a dream of a big, just grassy expanse, gentle breeze blowing through it, kind of swaying the grass, and up on a short hill, just a short distance away, there's a single lone tree, like a big oak that branches stretch out, almost touching the horizon, it seems, and stood under it's just a silhouette, a figure. And that's all I see.
Okay.
I feel like I'm walking towards it. And it's my entire.
And we'll end it there. Good games, guys.
Good games.
I didn't die. I'm so fucking glad I one hit that hyena as well. Like, you're in a fucking shit show, man. Oh.
So, some final housekeeping. Would you all like some money?
I don't know, how much did we get? I don't even know how much we picked up.
A little over 200 copper, 130 silver, and 10 gold pieces.
Decent.
And then somebody picked up 4 gold for the goblins as well at that one time. So you actually got a fair amount.
We had 6 gold, and then I picked from the original holding, and that was the 4 gold on top of it.
No, that's okay.
Leo's taking all the fucking wealth.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got the money.
Here comes the money.
I'm gonna need new shoes and an actual scabbard for my weapon.
Some shiny shoes. We'll get the prodigy some shiny shoes.
That was a good game.
It was.
Right.
Did you like my